Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, and welcome back to, of course, 'tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. How are ya? Aries, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead, for like the middle to the endish of April-ish 2024-ish, or whatever you clicked on this reading and decided to hang out with me for a little bit, because my readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. I do appreciate you for being here. If you could return the love for me, please, love like down here. Share the channel, share the video, help get us out there for me to grow and just heal everybody. Let's make it crowded here, shall we? We shall. It's a thing we do, and it's a genre that we enjoy and love. Also, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications over down here, because I do go live every Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. for a pick-a-card reading, where my decks pick you. See how that works out. And also Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. for the all signs from Aries to Pisces. So join me along with the OG Mod Squad, your concierge for an evening of enjoyment, fun, and healing down in the chat, and we'll just have a good time. And we'll get OG Snoop Dogg nosy, okay? And currently, the April contest is on. All right, you've got 4 chances. Here's my way of saying thank you for being a part of the channel. There are 4 chances to win. I got 4 goodie bags for my trip to Cleveland for the eclipse. All I got was a t-shirt, but I like t-shirts, so we're cool. All you have to do, if you want to enter to win one of these 4 good bags, then go over to the most recent all signs. I'll put the link down below, and also I'll put one of them little cool little picture card thingies at the end of the video. That all you got to do is be subscribed to my channel, of course, and set the bell to all notifications. And then over there at that live all signs down in the comment section, all you got to do is hashtag Archer Astrology and then hashtag whatever you want. Your sign, their sign. Stop doing this stuff, Archer. Archer's awesome. I don't care. It's your choice, so you can make it. And then you're entered. On April 18th, at the next live all signs, we will randomly draw 4 winners, who I will then send these prizes out to. You've got some neat stuff. Head over to the all signs. You can actually see what's in all 4 of those goodie bags. While you're here too, Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. I got the healing music base covers with Bill. He's a Gemini, but he's a little bit country right now instead of a little bit rock and roll. Okay, so, but yeah. Including 3 new bass covers coming that I recorded while we were in Nashville from the greats, some of the original songwriters of the days, the Beatles, Caitlin Petty, and also John Lennon. Couple little people, you know, but they're going to be big stars. And yeah, so just check it all out. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized for your viewing enjoyment, so you can just enjoy it, okay? And stay tuned, because during that contest, on the 18th, I will be going live with Chloe from Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to do a collab. That's right. You'll have a Cancer and a Sagittarius on your screen together. How about that stuff? So it's going to be a really awesome little giveaway thing. We're going to have a good time with it, Aries. And I look forward to having you there. We both do, actually. Me and Sagittarius Soul Tarot. All right? So we're going to do 9 cards on the table, the usual Archer's version of a Celtic cross, with a 10th card outcome at the bottom. And I had a request from one of the familia over on the Pisces video I posted to use the Titanic deck, because Titanic is currently on its maiden voyage, well, in 1912's timeline. So 3 of Swords. I'm getting to it. You're actually, oh, you're missing somebody. 3 of Swords. What's on your mind, Aries? Oh my goodness, King of Wands. Okay, we're definitely going to find out here. You're like ready to roll. But anyways, the 13th was actually a very cool, calm day for Titanic. The temperature started dropping. It was just cruising through the Atlantic Ocean. Radio room was still getting reports of ice from ships in front of it, like the Coronia and the Baltic and a couple others. The radio was the tech geeks of the day, you know, age of the geek type of a thing. But so it was just actually a really nice Saturday for the Titanic. Anyhow, let's see what's going on for you on your energies right now. Let's see what's going on. By the way, happy birthday. Maybe that was what the 3 of Swords was. I forgot to tell you happy birthday. Especially if your birthday's like this weekend, 13th, 14th, and 15th, while the sun's in Aries and the moon's in Cancer. Happy birthday. So with the moon in Cancer, that's getting back to your home, back to your roots. And home is where your heart is, you know? So, well, the norm is stereotyping the Cancer moon energies of being like, oh, everybody's going to feel emotional and cry. I think back to when Cancer was not considered the crybaby of the zodiac, but the moon child, the moon baby. All right, so you're going to feel more deeper into your intuition, your emotions, and just want to have a good time. It's like feeling comfortable, you know, feeling where you belong. And we're in the middle of an energetical shift right now. We're in the eye of the hurricane. There's not a lot of planetary activity, even though there's a ton of planets and constellations in your sign. So let's do it to it. Titanic Tarot's handling the heavy lifting. 9 cards on the table. And then we will grab my deck, the Grand Theft Auto deck, the Urban Tarot. I love these decks. Oh, and we'll throw a boatload of clarifiers at it, okay? And we won't put mattresses up against where the iceberg hit because it wouldn't have worked. All right, let's go. For Aries, what do we have for Aries and the one on your mind? The thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions, even for the Aries that skip the intro, because there's always a little bit of goodness in there, okay? It's like behind every joke lies some truth. Let's go. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries? Let's go. Full steam ahead. Fun Titanic fact for you, Aries. They did not christen the Titanic. White Star Line did not believe in cracking a bottle of champagne over the bows of their ships. To quote an iron worker of the day back in Belfast, they just built them and shucked them in, all right? It was White Star policy. The Titanic was never christened. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles, Aries. Let's do it to it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. I love you guys. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. Wanting to come in out of the cold and find that connection that you can trust, that you can rely on, where you're there for each other, okay? Being able to overcome a lot of those feelings of being shut down, locked out, with the 7 of Cups, putting an end to the options and leveling up. Maybe you're doing a lot of research into like Reiki, healing, chakra work, a lot of the stuff that we do here with sound waves, ASMR, binaural beats. You're embracing it with the Judgment card, Scorpio energy, which I also pull mutable off of it, which I'm pulling strong Sagittarius off of this, more so than Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. But that's 5th Officer Lull, going back after the Titanic went down to see if there's anybody left, like looking back in for whatever energies you can find to find that connection that you dream of with the 4 of Wands, the twin flame energy. And that's your energy, the energy that makes you feel safe, comfortable, like a wish. It's getting what you wished for in your energetical blueprint, all right? The deeper twin flame soulmate connection comes out. The thing that you've wanted that brings in that happiness that we all seek in life, okay? So let's check it out. Let's go for it. What's your present energy, Aries? It's the 8 of Pentacles. My goodness, Virgo energy. Told you you've done a lot of work on this here. This shows that even though the Titanic was basically a bunch of stapled plates together, they didn't have welding back then, so you had to rivet this thing together. 3 million rivets went into one ship, okay? And there was 3 of these things, the Olympic, the Titanic, and the Britannic, originally called Gigantic. But I digress. This here shows you have done a lot of work on yourself. This steel worker, iron worker here is where the big, giant hydraulic riveters could not get, because Titanic had very intricate curves and lines, especially at the bow and the stern. They had to hand rivet those fine parts together. So you have done a lot of work, both in the 5D and the 3D, to keep yourself feeling good, calm, collected. Maybe changed up your hair, got something going. I mean, Aries, you guys got, your hair is felt, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe like if you're brunette, you went a little blonde, or you went a little sandy blonde, put a little red into it, went a little auburn. You know, just enjoying the curls, the curves that make you feel good about yourself. All right. And there is a lot of planetary activity in your sign right now. Like I was mentioning, it's not just Mercury retrograding. You got Venus hanging out there. The ascendant is in your sign. Chiron is in your sign. Then you got ones you can't even pronounce, like a cupola, you know, and Hygienia and Salukia. So there's a lot of stuff in your sign where all the parts of those charts and the activities of those stars, the energy they emit into the universe speaks. So it's allowing you that ability to do the fine work, MacGyver, and putting everything together. No matter what stops you on your path, you don't let it stop you. All right? What is your immediate influence? It's the Magician. Look at you manifesting you. All right? Gemini, Virgo energy comes in with the Magician, that maybe you're actually getting into tarot a little bit, or Reiki a little bit, a little bit of the esoteric, trying to find that deeper knowledge. 9th house energies, we're still in your 1st house, but Sagittarius is kind of dominating on this one to find a little bit of what you seek with some Virgo. A lot of that internal work, focusing on your health, like what you eat and what makes you feel better, what you take in, what you put out, your fitness and everything like that. It's like a total reset. We're in that energetical eye of the storm right now. There's not a lot of activity till the 18th, like I was mentioning. So it's like like for a storm chaser, when you find the tornado and you go into that, the center of it is peace. It's quiet. And the sound of a train might resonate to you, because when you've got that real calm where a storm subsides and settles down and there's no wind, there's no noise, something like that, that's the moment that if you hear the freight train sound, that you know something's approaching, okay? So you're just being in a place of alchemy, Virgo energy, to focus on your internals, especially with that new star that's getting formed, which could happen any day now. Maybe children are a factor and like that expectant energy. There is that new star that's coming in right in the crown of Corona Borealis. Cheers, right? So it's that manifesting to create something brand new, exactly what you want, seek, and dream. What's your goal or destiny on this? Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Something you feel like you missed out on, you know? You don't even want to wait till retrograde ends. You're going in a whole different direction with all the planetary movements that are in your sign. You're not letting it stop you. Even this guy here who feels like he missed out on the boat, right? He didn't make it to the dock by noon. Jack and Fabrizio wouldn't have made it either. 5 minutes before time, they were already pulling away the stuff from the dock so the thing could sail away. But I digress. It's cool. I still wish I could have gone on that set. Oh, my goodness. Five of Cups is overcoming those energies. Scorpio doesn't deserve to always have the bummed out cards. And the full moon in Scorpio is going to help energize everything that's approaching, especially with the energies of Uranus and Jupiter coming together and going forward right around the 20th when the sun goes into Taurus. Okay, that's that birth, that restart to eclipse out the older stuff that we've dealt with on the April 8th eclipse and go forward into something totally new. All right, it's like that new star forming. It's a supernova up there. It's in the Corona Borealis. To find that up in the sky, I love the stars. Oh my goodness, that's why I'm Archer Astrology. My dream home has like a telescope digital on top of it. Kid you not. But anyhow, to find it, you got to locate the handle of the Little Dipper, okay? And then it's between there and Libra. Kid you not, Libra, right? It's also a little bit off Ophiuchus, but Ophiuchus is basically Sagittarius, so I digress. And then you can see it. There's going to be a new star pop and form there. And it might happen at some point. You'll notice it is like a bluish greenish hue in the sky, okay? So that birth is what's going to allow you to basically buy an energetical dip. Well, everything is quiet this week. It's like stock investing. I've traded a few pentacles in my day, right? And you buy that low point when everything's down, everybody's worried about taxes, money, and such. We're buying the energetical dip of love here, Aries. I see what you're up to. And then you're going to rocket ship that thing all the way to the sun. Beautiful energies, okay? All right. What's going on their side of the fence? Because you're looking good. You are a powerhouse, Aries. I dig it. All right. On their side of the fence, we have the Two of Cups. Cancer energy. Their present energy is some divine timing. Could be dealing with a Cancer at some point in everybody's life they have. And the moon is in Cancer. That's that thing that causes stuff to line up right at one time to allow them to go forward and find that love that's in there. So maybe they keep dodging a question because they keep having to make a choice from their emotions with the Two of Cups. But at one point, God's going to stop and be like, time to happen, all right? It's like being in that place at the same place, same time. Like maybe you bumped into them somewhere at a store or something like that and hit the bullseye, and maybe they didn't see you, or maybe they did. And like you rounded the corner and whoa, there's my person. What? Oh my goodness, what? It's that divine timing there. But they keep dodging a question on this one, so we're definitely going to find out what that's about. Now, their immediate energy around them could be this, the Death card, Scorpio energy. Along with Aries, though, it's that taking the leap of faith when two smaller energies come into play on this one. It's not, again, Scorpio gets such a bum rap. I adore Scorpios. Oh my goodness, I could listen to a Scorpio all day. Oh, love them. But this energy here shows the Grim Reaper looking down on the Titanic, but not kind of like a, hey, I did that. You know, this is a form of like a debt relief coming out. Because without the sinking of the Titanic, those moments when the world is moving so fast that something has to stop and change the course of history, without the sinking of the Titanic, we wouldn't have had the Coast Guard. It was formed because of that, to monitor the shipping lanes. They still lay a wreath out in the Atlantic Ocean every April 15th. Then we wouldn't have lifeboats for everyone on board, because back then, lifeboats were simply based on the size of the ship. And they were written when things were 10,000 tons was the biggest boat. This thing was 40,000 tons. So it's that moment where a shift happens and something changes. I'm seeing like a text message coming in, and then like expecting it but not expecting it, and then like running down a hallway just like screaming, not knowing what to do in the middle of a crowded room and getting that one message that you didn't want to get. Okay, they've been through a lot. Okay, Aries. All right, so let's add your 3 cards to their 2 cards. Get a potential outcome on this stuff. It's the Ten of Swords, Gemini. The energy of that message, that communication that puts the final sword in the back and sends that energetical charge in there, right? This here shows that in the outcome here, it's the ability to overcome those moments and to communicate in a much more precise. This guy's been through a lot that night, trying to find his way up to the boat deck, okay? So like at that Ten of Swords, maybe that's the point of overcoming a lot of the childhood moments and the things that get you. Maybe I'm talking to like an Aries where like you think like like this, like medicines never work for you, and like there's a shortage of love on their side, and like everything works a little bit differently, you know. Like I'm seeing Aries, it's like, yeah, Archer, I could take sleep medicine and I stay awake, but then if I take I don't know, something like caffeine and you go to sleep, you know. Interesting messages off of this. Okay, it's that ability to overcome it though and to rise above it. Now, going forward, what's your incoming energy of where we're going to go to? Eight of Cups, Scorpio energy together, coming together to walk away and head towards the moon into Cancer, and overcome those voids, of course. Strong investments, you know, and taking a chance. Those Seven of Cups have all been worked through, and you're heading towards that Ace of Cup beginning for something that you've wished for by clearing the energetical way. Strong Scorpio energy. Aries and Scorpio is one of the most strongest common twin flame connections I have found observing this timeline. All right. Quite interesting there. And the investment from a place of emotions. Maybe you guys are getting to like a different form of investments, like investing in not just like Tesla, but the stuff that you do, that you sort of like I go to BP gas stations, so I buy that. I wear Nikes, I buy that. You know, and it's the ability to like, you know, I go to Starbucks, so I buy that. It's the ability to invest and believe in each other and the stuff you do believe in, to set a new bar. Okay, so there's love and money into this one here. So it's like that's what brings in a little extra confidence, stability. It's like a two-income household because you guys both cleared away. Somebody's having a Kentucky Mule. Interesting. Bill, it's a hat. Ay. The environmental factors around you are the Fool. Rose shows up. But I also just saw an orchid, a very unique flower that can be quite dangerous, but also the ability to heal itself. It produces its own kind of the not so nice stuff, and then also the stuff that is the antidote for the not so nice stuff. That's taking that risk, that chance, and it's your energy to get exactly what you want, what you manifested, and to go forward in a whole new mindset. Okay, maybe like for your birthday, you do a little retail therapy, go out and instead of like traditional therapy, maybe it never worked for you or something like that, you know. And so it's like you just go in another direction, or you just do a little retail therapy. It's your birthday. You work hard for your money. Maybe you're getting a little money back in this. The inner emotions are that you just want to go out, get a new outfit, grab a new pair of boots, and just look good. You know what I mean? Doing a little something for you that brings in the connection together. It's the respect that you guys both deserve, where you don't have this conflict. It's a younger, more youthful, innocent energy. Children could be a factor on this too, or there could be an age difference between you guys. All right, the direction you'll go to and the inner emotions that you'll feel on those environmental factors that we're in is the Knight of Swords. William T. Stead shows up. He wrote a lot of books on the Titanic, a lot of articles and papers, and manifested. This is fast communication from someone who knows what they're doing. So you can find someone that's on your level that hits that trifecta, that's got the brains, got the smarts, got the body, got the knowledge, got the emotions. All right, that's Maverick showing up, coming right through the danger zone. Okay, and finding your way through it, running the course in 122 and getting out of there with time left over to have a coffee together. You know what I mean? Knight of Swords. Maybe you guys actually do write, or you're in communications or self-publishing or something where what you write, you manifest. Beautiful energy. All right. So you have got Tauruses here, definitely. Aries and Taurus, you two always are hanging out. Virgo, definitely. A lot of earth energy as we come to the sun transitioning into Taurus. That's where those changes. Scorpio is here as well. Gemini is definitely here. Cancer's hanging out. There's also Scorpio again, Aries. Yeah, so a little air and water on this. You could be born on, I'm seeing the 8th. Also the 9th comes out. The 5th is here along with the 6th. The 12th, the 16th too. All right, so let's keep going. Whoa, hold on. 5 of Wands to the 7 of Wands just popped out as I was shuffling the clarifiers with Justice. Hi, Leo. Leo energy shows up. The 5 of Wands is actually beautifully depicted in this deck here for what you're overcoming. It depicts Bridget McDermott, who was a third-class passenger traveling to visit family from Ireland to the United States into Missouri. And beforehand, you're seeing the future on this to work together like a sports team where you just want equality for the both of you guys, right? Her last few pentacles she gave to a little fortune teller in Ireland, and he told her, you're going on a journey. And she didn't even say what she was doing. She just gave him a few bits. And you're going on a journey. There'll be a tragedy, but you'll survive it. So maybe you're having little dreams that predict an omen or something that you see coming in the future. So they still make your heart skip about half a beat with this, okay? Leo energy, working together to overcome those strifes and struggles like a sports team. How you've got the pitcher, the catcher, Or if it's football, it's the quarterback. I personally like hockey myself, okay? Like the movie, the Fab Five, about those ones, the Detroit Red Wings players from Russia. I love that movie. Oh my goodness. All right. But yeah, so anyways, let's keep going. Give me everything you've got on the Eight of Pentacles to the Magician. Let's do it. 10 Swords, 9 of Wands. The 10 of Swords is back, repeating tens. The 5 of Swords to the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. You are in each other's energies on this one here. It's like you've been through more tests than you can shake a stick at, literally, okay? And this is that passion that just keeps things burning, right? The 10 of Swords to the 9 of Wands, Sag and Gemini energy, is that ability to stay guarded from the burnout that you go through emotionally with all the energetical resets. You don't want to let Mercury retrograde stop you. Well, everybody else is hanging low, not making any choices. You're buying that dip, Warren Buffett style, in love with the 5 of Swords, right? Aquarius energy. And I love Aquarius. They're like an all signs reading. I would hang out with an Aquarius, with a Corona, a Heineken all night long and just talk about the stars. They're amazing, right? This is the ability to adapt that. Come in as a healer. Maybe you work in the health industry, or you always wanted to be a nurse, something like that. And you take those 3 swords, clean them off to hang on the wall, and the 4 of Swords to manifest your dreams, while leaving the 2 of Swords open. All right, it's taking that chance, taking a gamble, taking a risk on something while staying guarded and protected. Sagittarius energy with a wall that's just huge and epic for that 10 of Swords healing to come in on this one here. Like, if children are involved or a factor here, maybe everything is like the complete opposite for you, where it's like, well, everybody else is really worried about their taxes. Did I not mention the 3 of Swords that comes out here? And I love this 3 of Swords because this shows it doesn't have to be a third party. It's a mindset. Maybe there's a fear of commitment involved that you've worked to overcome, or there's just a fear of stepping into the unknown, or like you go somewhere and everybody's at the same place you are at the same time. But you're learning from that. You're healing from the things of the past, okay? It's like, well, everybody else is worried about filing the taxes. You are actually like getting something back on it, right? Or you've just graduated from like college or a course of learning, and then like a little bit of the student debt relief comes out to help you. Something allows you to overcome this 5 of Cups feeling and build from it. When it's your goal or destiny, it's the thing that you are learning from and manifesting, okay? Could be born on the 15th, repeating 5 show up, angel number 55, May 5th could be a date. Also the 15th is back with the 10 and the 5. The 10th as well. Could be a life path number 2, a 9, a 5, or even a 10 on this one. But it's working to overcome those energies that, like, when you go through all those 10 of Swords tests, very similar to what they've been through. Look at the mirroring. You or them could be born on the 20th even. I'm also seeing the 7th and the 27th comes up too. But it's getting through that eye of the storm, 5 of Swords, and taking the emotional time to sit back, to learn, to observe, analyze, okay? Maybe you've been a teacher or you are teaching, okay? Where you're the one that's the call to attention that gets everybody together, okay? So let's see what's going on, because they're definitely on your mind. When you have these like 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords moments, it's like a cell phone reset, a tower reset. When like your cell phone jams and you can't get signal and you got to put it in airplane mode. Maybe there's an Aries planning to travel or take a trip or something, but you put it in airplane mode so it disconnects from the not so great tower. Take it out of airplane mode, it reconnects to a closer, stronger, better tower, okay? Let's go forward on this and see what's going on their side of the fence. Give me everything on the 2 of Cups to the Death card to the 10 of Swords. Because your heart still skips half a beat when you think about them. And it was like you loved them, you weren't in love with them, or there's strong mirroring in this one here because you guys have both been down a similar path. So let's go for it, okay? But you're not one to let one stop you. Strong Gemini energy, Aquarius as well. All right. Look at this on their side of the fence. I kid you not. 7 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. Oh my goodness, it came back. That popped out as it started to shuffle, so they want to talk. They keep dodging the question, though. There's 7 of Wands. They're closed off. John Travolta-proof bubble that protects their energies with that 5 of Wands, the fights that they've been through, the struggles and this and that here, okay? It's like with the Emperor. It could be another Aries or strong Aries. Maybe you or them have a moon in Aries energy on this one. But it's that ability with the Page of Wands, Sag energy, to follow the energetical flow to the 8 of Cups. My goodness, these decks are sinking. A lot of repeat numbers here. Like maybe children are a factor. Like maybe you had troubles conceiving, or the foster care system was an issue on their side of the fence, and they had to overcome those struggles and strifes. 8 of Pentacles, strong mirroring. 888 shows up too. That's an energetical jackpot rising to another level with the Queen of Wands to go forward together and overcome the 5 of Cups. I kid you not. Thank you, Spirit. So grateful. I just got chills right down the spine. That literally was at 9 volt right to the tongue. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like Like maybe like their parents were adopting kids for the tax benefits, or like using the system in the wrong direction to like try to do their best for the family, and they wound up having to grow up or be a parent at a really young age when they didn't want to. Eight of Pentacles, but they did it. Maybe they're just an old soul who in a younger body who never got to actually be a kid at this point, okay? Like, and I'm seeing gauges, like gauges in the ear, which I love those. Those, I mean, I think they're attractive, but like they feel like they have to cover the gauges up to fit a societal norm. Five of Wands, but they don't want to. They just want to be themselves. And that's that ability to do you, to be yourselves with the Five of Cups. You know, it's kind of like this curio cabinet here with the plates are broken and the dishes and the doors, but it's like we can work to overcome that and heal it and build from it with this here. Maybe take the doors off, repurpose it. All right, they've got this ability to keep overcoming things. They just never had any like true real love or something, but they feel they have to hide it. They got to hide the love away. Let's see what we got here. Thank you. Five of Pentacles. Strong sinking. Angel numbers 555, 888 all show up on this with the Five of Pentacles. They feel like they have to hide their love away, but they're reflecting back to learn from it. Maybe they're always moving, always having to reestablish roots, kind of a nomadic style to it. They've had to do it over and over because everyone has always forced them to love them. Five of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. They're in the same energy you are. And the fives are showing up. You guys are at that midpoint, the eye of the storm before you get all the way up to the tens. But you guys do work well together with the Eight of Pentacles. It's not so much the stereotypical imposter syndrome. You guys inspire each other. It's going from that point of love into real love. Maybe they just had that shortage of love when they were younger, right? And so you guys came into each other's life so that you guys could work together. Eight of Pentacles, you do work well together with the Queen of Swords. Told you, they've been through a dark night of the soul. Gemini energy. You could write a New York Times bestseller about on this one and read more about it. All right. It's the ability to go forward into this and work to come together on it. So they might stay closed off because everybody just forced them to love them. They never had some real love. Okay. But they do have feelings for you. They're just a little closed off to it because of everything they've been through. Never actually getting to be a child because they were forced to grow up at an early age. Okay. Amazing energy. They could be born definitely. See how the fifth came back out? Like you got all the fives are out. Five Pentacles, Five Cups, Five Wands, Five Swords. That's all the fives. That's a strong level up. 555 hertz might resonate where you're right at that midpoint and right at that point to come together because they have done a lot of work. It's the root card in their healing. All right. It's MacGyver style to come and rise to a new level. So let's see what happens with this one. If it's somebody new that you just met, they could be born. I'm seeing the 19th comes in as a date. The 7th, the 27th is there. The 4th just showed up. Hello. Oh, you guys have been dreaming about each other. You speak to them in your dreams. Maybe you guys are working on some astral projection, lunar projection, where you're manifesting each other. You keep having this dream about them, and it's like are you seeing feathers on your path, or you or them have a feather tattoo, or a feather tattoo that connects you together? It's that keeps you guys on each other's minds. Four of Swords, all right, and it's the one on your mind. I won't say anything. I mean, I know, but I won't say anything. Okay, May 4th might be a date that resonates to you, but there's the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you, God, thank you, Spirit. Very, very grateful. My guides are amazing. They always tell me when to stop. So let's keep rolling. Going forward, we have the Seer. We have the Devil, the Ace of Cups to the World card, and the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. All right. This here is the Magician, manifesting exactly what you want. It's the energy that's in your immediate influence to go forward. And it's that ability to overcome these energies and the obsessions, the addictions, and to work through the healing together on your journey. The Capricorns I know are the most motivated that I've ever seen. They can hold down multiple jobs, manage a family, run a business. Maybe you guys are starting a business or something separate together on this that lets you find that love and that connection that literally sets a whole new bar for what everybody else thinks it is, from a whole different mindset, completely different on this, right? It's like if Liam Neeson made that phone call from Taken and was like, I don't know who you are, but I will find you, right? And then on the other end, the Nine of Pentacles, it's Chuck Norris on the phone going, you're right, you don't know who this is. But you go from that Nine of Pentacles together, doing the healing work to bring you to your Ten of Pentacles. All right, it's that thing that you dreamt. It's a return on the investment in love that rises you guys to a whole another level. With the World card, totally could be any sign that comes out on this, making it to the top in those new boots that you bought for your birthday, right? Getting to the top in the 5-inch heels and not even feeling the stresses to leave the booze by the door, take time for each other. And it's that connection on a whole nother level that sets the bar for what 10 of Pentacles is now. Strong returns. It's whether your version together is that white picket fence or multiple white picket fences, touring the country, traveling, doing whatever it is. It's that 2-income household, that 2-income connection where you have the trust, the loyalty, the love, and the respect that you both deserve. 9 of Pentacles to the World card with a whole lot of love. On the Fool card to the Ace of Cups. Cancer and Aries energy on this. I keep pulling Sagittarius for some reason. But Virgo, very strong on this, to do that internal work and to manifest exactly what you want and eliminate the stresses that can cause conflict, because love is always what triumphs overall, but then you manifest from a place of resonance. Not that old school, like it's a trifecta, the law of attraction, the law of abundance, but not making your demands on God. It's like not asking what your God can do for you, but what you can do for your God, right? You know, and being like so grateful for what you have, what you've created, and what you guys have gone forward together and loving it. And it's Jeopardy, phrasing your manifestations in the form of a question. Beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. You've got strong Virgo here. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus is here. Big time Leo. Hi, Leo. Also, more Taurus. Oh my goodness. Scorpio is here as well too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The air signs reigning out supreme along with some Virgo. Also heavy duty Cancer. All right. But yeah, that was more Scorpio. All right. Aries, amazing. Claim this in the comments because you're manifesting this and bringing them in on your level to overcome a lot of healing. All right. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates. And I know it takes me a while to get to the comments, but I really appreciate you for leaving them. And I do read, like, love, and reply to them all eventually. Knight of Pentacles, but I do get there. All right. And remember, this could resonate to any and all placements in your chart of Aries, because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or a private one, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. We'll get you booked up, hooked up, and we'll take it from there. All right. Oh, remember, this resonates to anything, even the junk in the trunk. All right. I'm FHA compliant, though. I ironclad will read for any sign or placement that desires and requires. All you got to do is ask. Don't forget, head on over to the most recent all signs, enter the April contest, and then I will see you April 18th for the winners and an awesome little Go Live collab. All right. There's lots in store, so definitely set the bell, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thank you, Aries, for letting me read your life, your love, your energy, and taking time to be with me today. I truly, truly am grateful and love and appreciate you for it. And God, Spirit, thank you very much, God, for the messages today and taking your time out for us as always. And for Aries, we are always truly grateful. We always say thank you. All right, Aries, until next time, I will see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Love you.